to Turbo because he's in the chat. He says, I've been in free play for an hour, and I'm so happy for him because that's like, honestly, free play can be so much fun. It's a great way to just practice and just be super in tune. So I'm really happy for Turbo right now and his free play shenanigans. But here we go, best of 5, game number 1. The winner of this again advances to the grand finals and the finals of this tournament. That is my remote control unplugging and replugging. Axeltoss, why is it going through your microphone? That's a great question. I spent about an hour before the stream trying to figure it out. I couldn't, but here we are, game 1. We got a really nice matchup here. Oof, this actually, Flipside actually took Method out of DreamHack.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty crazy match. I think that was some 0-second stuff from Cooks here as well.
I mean, that was Cooks here just going full rage mode. Like, the blinders went on and he just took everything apart.
That's a perfect description. It's like in every like game these days, there's something that builds towards an ultimate or some like superpower, and Cooksier just has that on all the time. He unlocks it as soon as the game starts. But best of 5 here once again. Method against Flipside. Tell your friends to get in here. Twitch.tv/Axeltoss. You can also watch on Axeltoss.gg. By the way, we're giving away a phone. We're giving away a Samsung Galaxy. So if you want to win a Samsung Galaxy, head on over to the website, Axeltoss.gg. There's actually a tweet. You just have to, I think, like and retweet, and you're eligible to win. You got to be in the United States. But to start things off, Mystic, don't tell him he's sick, coming through with a goal there. That was all Cooks here, making the pressure happen. Mets trying to fend it away, but Mystic coming in and getting the first goal for this best of 5, putting Flipside up 1-0.
Yeah, Mystic with a shot that was about as safe as the blanket he was wrapped in all weekend, and probably still wrapped in right now. The player I want to watch right now on the field, though, is a lot. He was very floppy, and that is a big mistake from him, opening up the shot for Cooks there.
All right, Flipside and Cooks here. Yeah, who went flying up in the air missing that?
That was a lot.
Oh, man.
He is by far Method's like most important player, both good and bad.
And just got demoed right there. Flipside with the early momentum. Still a lot of time left, not only this game, but in this series. Mystic over to Yukio. Trying to get that shot through. Remember, our resident keyboard mouse player. Which is pretty exciting. Mystic on defense with a nice clear. Mystic on the side. A lot on defense. Trying to get it out of there. Up to Magnus. And he's not going to follow that, leaving it for Mets. Straight towards the goal. And Cooks here faking the defense, but Mystic not being fooled either way, pushing it back the other way. Now he has control, lofting it up to the backboard. No one able to finish that through. Yukio going to keep it on the blue side. Magnus there on defense. Over to a lot. Let's see what he can do with this. Cooks here, though, flying in. Not going to let that happen. That's a lot forward here from Flipside. But they're keeping the pressure up. Every single one of these players and commentators right now were in Germany 2 days ago, by the way, and they're not anymore, right?
Apart from Mystic.
Right, except for Mystic.
Ooh, a lot! I can't believe you actually managed to get it. You got the Goomba Stomp over in the goal.
Oh, there you go. So Cooks here, not able to do much with it. Magnus taking advantage. Was that a lot? Just
sitting on him.
Mystic there. Sometimes that's what you got to do. All right.
I told you, most important player, offensively and defensively.
Very nice play there from a lot. Bring the score line to 2-1 in favor of Flipside. Cooks here. Nice shot towards goal, but Mets is there with the defense. That's Mystic with the follow-up. He's had a few of the goals. I'm afraid to hit buttons on my controller because I don't want my PC to get mad at me. Oh, I can do it.
The only way this makes sense to me right now is Mystic saw Jesse playing this weekend and felt somewhat threatened. And that's the reason why he's playing as well as he is right now. He is insane with those shots.
Amazing play there, but 3-1 victory belonging to Flipside. Method going to try to bring it back here. Still a lot of time on the clock. A lot with control over to the middle. Yukio able to get a piece of it. And that's a pinch, but Mets is there to bring it back and keep it on the orange side. Cooks here to Mystic. This could work, but no. Magnus on defense. Yukio able to disrupt that before it gets too dangerous, but it's in the corner. Magnus with control. Over to the middle. What the heck? What was that? What was it, Shogun?
I think it was target practice when it comes to Magnus. He's got options. Yukio below him, and then he's got Cookser up above him, so why not go straight through the middle of it? Great shot from Magnus.
I want to be able to do that.
That is the type of shots you need to be able to take if you want to be one of the best six-man players out there.
My goodness. How many times do you find yourself in the corner in Rocket League, right? In a similar situation as that. And that was just textbook from Magnus. What a shot. He's bringing the score back 3-2. Now in favor of Flipside. We got a game on our hands. Cooks here with control over the backboard. Magnus on defense. Dropping straight down. Metz is there. Yukio. And a lot. Both going for this ball. He's trying to pass it over, but quite frankly, just missing.
Yeah, a lot is just very hit and miss right now in this game. He's currently sitting on 55 points overall. Now, points aren't a great overall dictator, but that is a big but Mystic. I'm so impressed with Mystic right now. He's got eyes all over the pitch and just always a nuisance.
You know, he misses playing. He was watching his team play a DreamHack, and I'm sure he was watching every second.
I mean, all right, so think of it like this. If you're a viewer and you watch things like DreamHack, you want to go and play. Yeah. If you are Mystic, knowing that you were forced out, like, not even for your choice to just sit back and watch. Talk about the momentum that gives you and the motivation that gives you.
He's frothing at the mouth for some Rocket League. Now that he's got his team back, and he's playing incredibly well. Flipside up 3-2. 20 seconds left. Method. They've been fighting hard this game. Metz over to a lot. Barely misses it again. Cooks here there. Keeping it on the blue side. Magnus. Final moments here in this game. 5 seconds for Method to make something happen. Cooks here just buying time. And this, if it drops down, will be the end of game one. Mystic trying to drop it, but Metz is there. Passing it to the middle. Magnus off the backboard. A lot trying to get a piece of it. Metz is going to try to stay underneath it. Passing it to the side. This is still alive. Method could make this work. Yukio trying to clear it. Someone from Flipside trying to drop it down. Metz keeping it up. And finally, Flipside is going to take game number one of this best of five. Yukio, Mystic, and Cooks here. They want to get that spot in the grand finals. Again, ladies and gents, you're watching the Ting Open Qualifier number 4. This is the first semi-final. Method, Flipside, best of 5. Game 2 coming up very soon. After this match, we will have Derp, which is a team involving Alex Mount, Fairy Peak, and Scrubkilla, going up against Gale Force Esports. I see there's basically, I want to say like 2 major European teams that aren't competing, and that one of them obviously is PSG. PSG attempted to qualify last week. Do you remember who they were knocked out by?
Oh,
it's
don't do this to me, Axel.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's been a long week.
How do I don't know how this works. Do I just ready? I'm ready to go.
I mean, nah, they're complaining about it. I'm just going to hold it here. There we go. It was like 2 seconds remaining and they started complaining.
Oh, man. I don't know. Like, I would love to go straight to the next one. I don't know how it works, though. Inspector.
Nah, they must think to themselves.
Well, we still got to find a way to calm down Turbo. I think he's still just frustratingly flopping around in free play right now.
Just going around the world with the ball.
We're almost there, Turbo. Hope you're enjoying these matches, or this match. All right, here we go. Game 2. I'm Axeltoss, joined by Shogun. The winner of this best of 5 will advance to the Ting Open Grand Finals. And then we'll play Proceeding Cooks here, starting things off with a goal. Very nicely done. Over to Yukio, back to Cooks here. That was a nice little play there from Flipside.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see this team play, they just get like a teeny bit better every single time. And they're making me a believer. I wasn't too keen on this team when I originally saw it announced. But I'm very much a fan at this point. Yeah,
some great things happening for Flipside right now. And Question is, can they keep it up? Because Method is ferocious, and Magnus, double touch off the backboard, trying to make something happen a lot, trying to play the sweeper position. Mets is there. Yukio on defense, able to get the clear over to Magnus. Magnus going to try to bring it back the other way. A lot able to get a piece of it. Mets a little bit too far back. Going to play it safe. Cooks here, pitching it forward. Magnus able to get a piece of it. A lot trying to back pass it to Mets, but Yukio gets in the way.
This doesn't seem like Method. This isn't their usual fast play style, and their passing is so loose and usually getting caught out. I'm just not sure what they're trying to do, or even if they've got the boost to do what they have in mind.
Oh, a lot trying to force the issue on the other side. And they're going to see if they can keep this pressure going. Magnus is there. Method trying to turn things around right now. But this series has belonged to Flipside Tactics thus far. Again, best of 5. Method does not quit. Mystic keeping it on the blue side. Mets trying to clear it away. Mystic still there. Over to the middle. He's got boost to work with. Cooks here, trying to keep it on the blue side. Mets on defense. Looking to clear it. Mystic. Preventing that from happening. Over to Yukio. He's going to score it through. Flipside with another goal.
Yeah, just another case of Flipside spending so much time in offense that they can eventually just pull the defense apart. Now, that was quite an odd touch up in the corner, so I don't really think we can blame the defense too much for not getting that to challenge. But well played from Yukio, going low yet again. And this is something that me and Gregan brought up quite a bit over the weekend. How low shots are becoming more and more frequent in order to get it past a pre-jumping defender.
That's really curious, actually. I believe it. I like it. I like the fakies, too. That's how you get a pre-jump defender. Just fakey it. All right. Flipside up 2-0, and they're also up 1-0 in this best of 5 method.
You call it a fakie if you, like, pull it off in ranked.
What else would I call it, Shogun?
I mean, it's adorable.
Yeah?
So, go for it. Actually, go for it.
Thank you. I mean, it works. I never expect it. The problem is when my teammates don't expect it either.
Oh, it doesn't matter if they don't expect it. They just want the ball.
Good point. One of the best advice I've ever heard in Rocket League is just do nothing.
Yes, it's the best strategy, Axel. You're learning.
2017. I've been preaching that for years in like every game. Anyway.
You can go to solo standard and you can reduce the amount of stupid people on your team by 1. Oh, I broke Axel. We need you back here, buddy.
Oh, man.
Axel breaking down like Flipside have broken down Method throughout this series. You back? We got you?
Oh, my
That's a solid maybe. Look at this. Covering the defense as I'm going to cover play-by-play whilst we recover Axel. Yukio. Playing long. Got Cooks to aim for. Goes over the top. Might be able to get the double tap, but in fact that's going to go really far away from him. Axel! Be back!
I'm back. There's a goal. Oh, Method is not back as Flipside extends their lead.
Stop being a giggle boy! Professional, Axeltoss! Professional!
Oh, man. Okay, we're good. We're good! Everything's fine. Okay, Flipside's good too. Again, up 3-0 in the game. Only a minute to work with here for Method. Gosh, you know, I'm agreeing with you, Shogun. Flipside, they're looking so good right now. I don't know if it's just their team, if it's Mystic just, you know, hungry for being back and competitive, but they're playing so well right now. And tall task here for Method. You know, they might have been traveling a little bit too, so getting used to things. But at this point, just try to get some momentum going your way, I think. If you're able to score a few and bring it back, then, you know, do what you got to do. But Flipside keeping up the pressure. Yukio just barely off that top crossbar. Mystic back the other way. And they're going to be just fine. I think Flipside, they're going to be up 2-0 here going into game 3 of best of 5.
Yeah, the main thing Flipside did throughout this series is just forced the idea that they might try and go off the backboard. And that meant Method had to go all the way back. The moment that happened, they just passed infield. And no one can get there in time. So, a very convincing victory. 2-0 to Flipside. And once again, Cooksir wins the race to GG.
I'm talking to the players. I never realized I could talk to the players in between game.
Oh.
So,
all right, so here's a fun little fact for you, Axeltoss.
this is so fun. Hi, what's the...
Cooksir, you know when you get to the end of the game and you can press GG?
Yes.
Cooksir will always get it first.
Really? He's the first...
Always. He's got it twice now in this series.
Wow.
That's the main thing. Like, people that play 1v1s against Cooks, they kind of want to beat him in the ones, but they really want to just get to the very end of the match and see if they can beat him to the GG.
Yeah. The disruptor there, if you just type GG when there's still time left, you know, try to do that, but it's a little bit risky.
I think he's got like a macro or something.
I actually need to hotkey GG as just a preset, because there's sometimes where it makes you type. I forgot the game scenario where it does that, but it makes you type.
It's for after like the jumping celebrations.
Right. I want to do it before because I like leaving really fast. You know.
Same. But then we're egoing people, Axel.
True.
We're too big for the community.
You know, it's about speed. It's about getting back
is.
to matches. People just need to understand that. That's all.
There's
okay.
limited spaces in that next match. There's 6.
Exactly. Yes. All right, here we go. Game 3. Someone asked if I read the chat. Sometimes your message is gone though. I don't see it in the chat. Anyway, here we are. This is a must-win situation for Method. They are down 0-2 against Flipside Tactics. And after the tournament, I actually ran into Cooks here. I think you were there too, Shogun, in the lobby of the hotel. And I'm like, hey, dude, remember Ting Open? What do you think? And he's actually pretty excited about it. So here Flipside is. Both these teams were involved with DreamHack Leipzig. What's up, Global PC Gamer? He said Axeltoss noticed me in the chat. All right, there you go.
You've made someone's day, Axeltoss.
You know, that's what life's about.
Yeah, you made my day. I'm
day.
so happy to be casting with you.
Are you? I don't think you're telling the truth because you're tired, Shogun. You just traveled.
Oh, so I'm delusional, am I?
Yes, you are.
Why does everyone call me that?
Because you need sleep, and I'm sorry making you do this, but
that's a doctor's opinion, and I don't trust no doctor.
I'm with you on that. I could use some catch up too, but sleep is for another day. Right now is for Rocket League. Flipside Method best of 5. Flipside 2-0. Method almost able to get a great opportunity. That was is that Magnus? I think that was Magnus.
It was.
Yeah, but there's some nice pressure from
It's actually
Method.
not. It probably was a lot. Actually, it's not hard to tell because Method, that was their first shot of the game, and they've only got 1 shot. That's on a lot.
There you go. A lot. Good opportunity there. Applying some early pressure. But we're still 0-0. Yukio, the nice shot towards the net. Magnus is there. Cooks here, keeping it on the blue side. Mets able to clear it out. Mystic going to the sky to get that one. Over to Yukio. Over to Mystic. Magnus trying to bring it back the other way. That's not going to work. Mets actually going to deflect it towards the middle. Cooks here is there. That's a great shot. To the lower right-hand corner, and Flipside takes the lead in Game 3.
Well-placed shot indeed. Metzer winning that challenge more than he actually wanted to, and that gives Cooksir the free reign of where he wants to shoot, and he decides to go behind the challenging defender. Once again, that's something that we saw a lot during DreamHack, shooting low and shooting behind where the defender rotates from. That's
something else I wish I could do. I think that's, you know, there's...
I think if we just hit the vague area that's known as the goal, that's pretty good.
I have high standards for myself, Shogun. And I feel like if there's tiers, that's like one of the next things. The other one is just really aerial movement and just really heightening my control in the air. I'm getting okay at it, but I really want to optimize that. It'd be fun to be really good at that. But anyway, Flipside up 1-0 Method with some work to do. A lot trying to keep it going there in the middle, but Cooks here saying, nope, not today. Sending it over to that blue side. Mets on defense. Over to the side. Mystic is there. Magnus trying to clear it out. Cooks here. at half court. Pitching it forward. Magnus to the corner. Going to stay on it. But Yukio going to get in the way of that. Mets up the side. Mystic and Cooksey are both going for that. Could be a good opportunity for Method. And that was a decent shot there from Yukio. But Magnus is there. Cooksey pressing the issue. Method desperately trying to clear it out. But someone from Flipside always at the halfway point. This time it's Cooksey. Yukio able to disrupt, setting it to the corner. Method needs to find room to breathe. But Magnus gets demoed. They don't have any time to work with. 80 seconds. And remember, they're down 0-2, so they have to make something happen in this game or they will be out of the Ting Open Qualifier number 4 and they will not be involved in the grand finals. Flipside, looking so good in this series.
It's just been so impressive. This is the first time Flipside have had to defend in so long. The earlier shot that we talked about from a lot, still the only shot standing from Method against, what is that, 7 right now from Flipside? So,
jeez.
Just so difficult for them to make anything happen.
Well, anything can happen. They're only 1 goal down. They just need to tie it. That's all Method needs to do right now. Just 1 goal to stay alive. And they have 30 seconds. That's plenty of time for this team. But Yukio missing, actually. Cooksey are going to fall.
I think he was called. I think he was called off it.
Ah. It's very likely. 20 seconds. We're not going to time Method. Flipside, they only need to win by 1. That's it. And they're looking good. 10 seconds to go. They're keeping up the pressure. Yukio, though, a little bit of a miss hit there, I think. That's over to the middle. It's the best opportunity Met's going to have. Magnus towards the goal. Trying to figure it out. Met's going to try to keep it over the goal. Flipside playing some defense, going to try to knock it down a lot. This is the last chance. It's not going to happen. Flipside takes it 3-0. Method is out of the Ting Open Qualifier, and Flipside Tactics advances not only to the finals of this qualifier, but they will be involved with the grand finals this weekend, joining what is becoming a completely stacked tournament. And for now, they'll be playing for seeding number 1 or number 2. Flipside, a 3-0 victory over Method. Shogun, they have to be feeling good about that.
They have to be feeling really good. That just got more and more dominant throughout. I mean, ignoring the score of that final game, they controlled the pace so very well. And then that final chance for Method, they were 2v1 against the keeper. And I don't know if like the spare player just didn't have any boost or anything because they didn't go for a pass. They didn't go for a bump. So it was just a regular shot played. And that was their last chance.
You know, with no time left, you would love time to slow down, to coordinate what could happen there, right? You probably want
on.
Yeah, you probably want one player swinging over to the left-hand side and then a little short pass to beat the last defender, but whew, they made it close. I love it. We got to take a short break here. Thank you to Ghost May Nakilla, just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. You guys are watching the Ting Open Qualifier number 4. Check out T-Mobile, guys. Ting Mobile on the T-Mobile and Sprint networks. If you're paying way too much on your phone bill and you live in the United States, it is at least worth checking into, I promise. The average bill on Ting Mobile is $23 a month. And hey, they're supporting Rocket League. They're supporting esports. So if you can give them their support, I think that's great for everyone involved. So if you're paying a lot with your current phone bill, check into Ting Mobile. Just go check the website, taketheshot.ting.com, go to the calculator and see how much money it would be for you per month. Without Ting Mobile, this tournament would not be happening. They provided everything for this. So please, guys, if you want to give them some attention, just look into it. But we got to take a short break. When we come back, it's Gale Force against Derp. Turbo's getting mad at me in the chat, so we got to go to a break right now.
You may be expecting to see Ting plans. We don't do plans.